There comes a time when balance returns. The scales that once tilted unfairly in favor of the wicked start to realign, and those who thrived off of deception, manipulation, and darkness begin to feel the weight of their choices. Justice has arrived, and it's not just poetic. It's real, it's tangible, and it's happening now. The ones who tried to tear you down, those who schemed behind your back while smiling to your face, are beginning to experience the collapse they thought they'd escape. For some, this collapse is literal. Court cases, arrests, public disgrace. For others, it's internal. Sleepless nights, anxiety, guilt, the torment of knowing their secrets are catching up. No one escapes universal law. The energy they sent out, the pain they caused, the lies they told, the trust they broke, has returned to them tenfold. Because the truth is, you cannot sow betrayal and expect to reap peace. You cannot plant seeds of destruction and expect a harvest of joy. They thought you were weak. They mistook your kindness for naivety. But what they didn't understand is that you were protected, not in a loud or boastful way, but in a powerful, consistent, and silent manner. Their plans crumbled the moment they were conceived, and now the reversal has begun. Some of them are trapped, not just by law enforcement, but by their own toxic patterns. They live in spiritual prisons where no peace exists. Their connections are hollow, their friendships superficial, and their smiles forced. Because what goes around truly does come around. And make no mistake, this isn't about revenge. You're not rooting for their downfall. You're just witnessing a truth. When people weaponize your light against you, they eventually get burned. The same pit they dug for you, they fell right into it. The very trap they set, snapped back on them. You escaped because you made a decision to evolve. You chose elevation over revenge, peace over pettiness, clarity over chaos. And that decision saved you. It put distance between you and the ones who only wanted to use your light to hide their shadows. They came to you sugar-coated, wearing masks and disguises. They pretended to care, to support, to understand. But their energy betrayed them. You felt it. Your spirit felt it. And eventually you trusted that feeling enough to walk away. That single act of courage changed everything. You are not like them. You didn't stoop to their level. You didn't match their darkness. You rose. And that rising created a gap so wide that no manipulation could bridge it. You elevated, and they got left behind. That's the price of integrity, and also the reward. They now have to watch you succeed. That's part of their karma, seeing you thrive, glow, smile again. They hated the thought of you being happy, and now happiness is your lifestyle. What they wished against you is now happening to them, and they can't take it. While you sleep peacefully at night, they toss and turn. While you grow, they remain stuck. While you align with abundance, they align with chaos. The irony? They could have chosen better, but they didn't. They chose deceit. And now the universe is collecting. Some of them are still playing the victim, crying about consequences they created. But the mirror doesn't lie. When they look at their lives now, they're seeing the reflection of all the hurt they inflicted on others. You were just the one who didn't retaliate. That's what they didn't expect. They thought they got away with it, but the longest rope still has an end. The storm was delayed, not canceled. And now it's raining in their world. Storms of regret, shame, confusion. They have no idea how to escape what they started. You, on the other hand, have built peace. You've found new light, new focus, and new energy. You've become more protective of your space, more selective with your time, and more rooted in your values. And that's why you're flourishing now. This isn't a moment to gloat. It's a moment to acknowledge divine order. A reminder that we are all accountable. That truth always surfaces. That light always exposes. That no one gets away with darkness forever. So many of you have cried in silence. You questioned whether the pain they caused you would ever be acknowledged, and now it is. You don't need an apology from them anymore. The balance has already been restored. Your elevation is the answer. You're moving forward in peace. You're not bound by bitterness. You've learned your lessons and left the baggage. That's why they can't reach you anymore. Their access has been revoked, not out of hatred, but out of self-love. Some people confuse karma with coincidence, but you know better. You're watching it unfold in real time. The lies are unraveling, the masks are falling off, and justice is being served like never before. It's not your doing. It's the universe making things right. So let them say what they want. Let them deny, deflect, and distract. Their reality is already unraveling. You stay in your lane, stay focused, stay kind, because in the end, those who choose light will always outlast those who play with darkness. And this is your confirmation. You are safe, you are protected, and you are rising. Let them watch, let them learn, because when the energy shifts, everything shifts, and for them, it just did. And now repeat this prayer with me. Dear God, I thank you for your perfect timing, that what is hidden will always be revealed, and what is done in darkness cannot last. I am grateful for the balance being restored and the truth coming to light. I release all desire for revenge or validation. I ask only for clarity, peace, and strength. May I walk forward with a heart unburdened by bitterness, knowing justice is unfolding even without my hand in it. For every lie told against me, for every plan designed to harm me, I ask for your energy to neutralize the effects. May their impact fade, and may my future remain protected and pure. I thank you for the growth that came from pain, for the way betrayal became a teacher and how loss led me closer to alignment. I see now that even in suffering I was being elevated. Surround me with energy that honors truth, integrity, and peace. Remove anything that drains me, manipulates me, or disguises itself as love while seeking control. I declare my space sacred. I affirm that only those with pure intentions may enter my life. May I continue to attract people who respect my journey and contribute to my peace. To those who have wronged me, I send release, not out of weakness but out of strength. May they learn their lessons, feel the weight of their actions, and transform in their own time. Strengthen my discernment so I never again mistake poison for medicine or wolves for friends. Help me to trust the energy behind words and not just the performance in front of me. As justice unfolds, let me not become cold or closed. Keep my heart open to goodness and new beginnings, while still being wise enough to protect my energy. I thank you for restoration, for balance, and for the reassurance that no good deed is wasted, and no wrong deed escapes notice. I walk forward free, focused, and full of peace. Amen.